tell you, in the life of a PhD scholar, sometimes we feel that, oh man, now I'm not going to do this. Ah, I'm not fit enough. I'm losing. And you feel a problem of a thought of failure. A failure is a dejection. Why this dejection happens? The dejection happens because of the reason which I call as a failure. It is just because of the reason you don't really understand what you're going through. So, the essence of success of doing a PhD is knowing what you are in now, what phase of your research you are in now, and what all other phases you have to complete. Because when we say for a PhD scholar, your research or your micro research starts with your research question. So, if you have proven review of literature to track, to support your research questions are relevant. Once your research questions are relevant, then what you do, you understand the other phases. Generating the keywords, making an appropriate title, creating your concepts, creating your constructs, supporting it with the theoretical and conceptual framework, and always it comes to your propositions that you propose your hypothesis. Remember, this is a scientific journey and there is no shortcuts. So when you follow all these phases, then you are going to develop your research design, your research methodology, which includes your data collection tools, generating the data collection tools for a qualitative phase, your quantitative phase, then testing the data collection tools and validating them. Then you go to the real data collections. So remember, I told you before, when you start your research, either it is a micro research or a major research, first you have to be in collaboration with a statistician, because this will help you to continue your research in a systematic scientific way. Otherwise, you bring your data, what you have collected, and you give to your statistician, and a lot of complexities will come. So I want to tell you, when you do a research at any point of time, when you sit and watch this video, you make sure, I'm in which phase of my research. Am I doing my data collection now? But did I make my pilot test? Is my tools are validated? Did I use a statistician while making my data collection tools? So, to make sure, when you are in the phase of your research, you should have a conceptual clarity. The problem is identified very clear. The research gap is identified. Remember, your research is going to either bridge the gap or to generate a new knowledge. So I already told in my previous videos which are the knowledge gaps. So take seriously either doing a micro research or major research. You should have a research logbook with you. What is that research logbook? This research logbook tells you at this moment, when you listen this video, when you watch this video, at this moment, which phase of my major research or micro research I am in now. Some of my previous cohorts, they have not yet made their micro research in a complete way. Still they are trying to move into their major research. Remember, completing all the tasks are mandatory. And when you have a research log, you will know, did I create my title? Is my conceptual framework is done? Did I put a sense of my theoretical framework in between? Is my propositions are accurate? Is my hypothesis done? Based on that, what kind of testing tools I have designed? my research methodology and research design. Are they are interlinked because design comes first, then comes methodology. So make sure every part of your research you are properly logging in and you are tracking. If you have a micro research log journal or a research journal, log journal, major research log journal, it should be a physical thing. Some people like to use a Excel file. Okay, whatsoever means. When you look at today, you should be able to recall what you have done, what you have to do. So the success of a research scholar depends on identifying the phase of their research, and is all research stages are properly documented. What is documentation? When you complete your review of literature, there should be a document with appropriate bibliography, the essence of what you are going to represent. So make sure understanding at any point of time what you have done up to now, what you have to do further. This makes your PhD journey successful. Otherwise, you feel embarrassed, you will have that withdrawal plus dejection syndrome, and these things happens just because we don't properly understand which phase we are in. So my scholars, make sure to conclude with create a research log book. It can be first for your micro research, then for your major research. Understanding the phase of your research, really you are in, don't pretend, really you are in, will never allow you to get into that dejections and failures. So I wish you a good journey, and I again call you create your research log. Thank you.